Welcome, brave souls, to the realm of teenage horror in the dead of night, when you can't sleep and the rest of the world slumbers, and the moon hides its face behind a shroud of clouds. In the black of night, there exist stories that send shivers down the spines of the young and haunt restless dreams forever. Can anybody hear you scream in the dead of night? Drip, drip, drip. In the midst of the neon-soaked 1980s, a time when cassette tapes ruled the airwaves and the world danced to the beat of synthesizers, our story unfolds. It was the year 1984, an age of optimism, but with the relentless pursuit of wealth and the overpowering allure of greed. But that is not where this evil comes from, but is where this tale begins. Sarah had just put another demanding week behind her. As the sun dipped below the city's towering skyscrapers, casting long shadows across the streets, she stepped out of her corner office, her high heels echoing confidently on the polished marble floors. Her tailored, shoulder-padded jacket spoke of authority, and her perfectly coiffed hair exuded the elegance of an era where status was everything. And she felt the opposite. She needed to get away. Heading for the Hamptons, Long Island, she couldn't help but smile. Here I come, she thought, ready to escape the relentless rat race for a full 2 days. Just me and my best friend Max, she whispered. Her words meant only for the beautiful golden retriever with a heart of gold who sat beside her. Her weekend retreat had been well earned. She'd climbed the corporate ladder, persevered through the challenges, and now it was time to savor the rewards. The old beach house awaited, in need of a little tender loving care, but she was determined to restore the place to its former glory, one step at a time. Sarah had had a long journey, alone in the evening, save for the company of her loyal dog, Max. Evening had turned into nightfall, and as the shadows deepened with the setting sun, Max faithfully continued his nightly ritual. He sought refuge beneath the bed, his warm presence providing Sarah solace as his velvety tongue bestowed upon her a gentle lick upon her hand, which he did whenever fear dared to grip Sarah's heart. The hour was late as she settled into her bed, eager for a peaceful night's slumber, surrendering herself to the embrace of dreams. On the precipice of her passage into the realm of dreams, Sarah teetered on the edge of sleep. A gentle disturbance crept into her consciousness, a soft, eerie sound emanating from the kitchen downstairs. Drip, drip, drip. In a state of surprise, she gracefully rose from her bed and hurried to investigate the source, her eyes slowly adjusting to the dim light. Upon inspecting the kitchen tap, it displayed no signs of a drip. Perplexed, she returned to her bed, a shiver of unease creeping down her spine. As she lay in her bed once more, Sarah extended her hand beneath the bed, to where Max dutifully bestowed his comforting lick. It granted her a measure of reassurance against the unease in her heart. Now at peace, she turned to sleep again. Yet the ominous sound returned, drip, drip, drip. Perplexed this time, the sound was coming from a tap in the bathroom. With a feel of trepidation, she entered the dimly lit bathroom to turn the tap off, but again there was no sign of a drip returning to her bed, a shiver of unease again creeping down her spine. She laid in bed and offered her hand down to Max, and he responded with his comforting lick. In the stillness of the night, the unsettling sound resumed. Now the unsettling sound appeared to draw nearer. Drip, drip, drip. Sarah sat up in her bed, her senses on high alert, and carefully followed the eerie sound to its source, which seemed to originate from her bedroom wardrobe. Fear slowly crept down her spine, an unsettling sensation accompanying her every step toward the wardrobe. Her heart pounded in her chest, beating in rhythm with the incessant drip, drip, drip. What dark secret could be concealed within the closet? With trembling hands, she gently unlatched the wardrobe door and peered inside, only to be met with the most horrifying sight. It was her ever-loyal Max, lifeless and strung up in the wardrobe. The crimson fluid that dripped relentlessly was his blood. Drip, drip, drip. Shocked and horrified, Sarah dropped to her knees on the floor, where a bone-chilling message had been scrawled in blood. Humans can lick too. Someone was behind her. The end. We hope you'll return for more spine-tingling stories in the future of the Tales of the Unknown, and where wishes come true and nightmares become real.